Welcome back, everybody, to another Peak Play. Today we're going to be checking out a game called Season: A Letter to the Future. Alright, this game is clearly not out right now as of recording. It's the 28th. This game is going to be coming out on next Tuesday, 31st. So, yeah, we get a little early look at this game and everything like that. For those who are new to Peak Plays and all that, this pretty much, think of it as an assessment of a game that's either not out yet or has been out. Just depends on when we kind of, take a peek at a game. So yeah, the first time I've seen this game was last year in Summer Game Fest, and it caught my eye. I loved the art style. I liked the mood and the mystery of the world that they built with just the small little trailer that they put out. So before we jump into the game, we're going to see if there's any settings and all that. There's controllers, some settings, credits, and of course play game. So let's see what's in the settings itself. We have automatic camera aim, which is defaulted on. We can turn that off at any time. Reverse page turn. Let's see. Relative bike controls. We have camera inverse, camera sensitivity, POV settings, adaptive triggers. Yes, we are playing this on the PlayStation. And let's see. Controller vibration, fewer reminders, and simplified pedaling, which I'm guessing is for the bike section of the game itself, the bike movements. We have our gamma settings and everything as well. We have master volume, music, hidden sound volume, which I'm guessing hidden sound is volume of recordable sounds. Oh, yeah, because our character that we are going to be playing as is going to be almost a curator, a storyteller in a way. Well, I assume this is a curator of a character. Then we have voices and UI volume. And now we have accessibility options, which is always fun to find out what game has the most accessibility options. And especially for an indie game that has even the slightest bit of accessibility options, big old thumbs up for you guys. Persistent center dot, which I'm guessing is to reduce motion sickness and all that. So if you're prone to motion sickness, you can turn this on and you won't have to worry about it. But it's pretty rare for people to get motion sickness, at least with third-person games, because you have something to actually focus on the character. So we have that. Audio languages. So we have English, French, and I'm going to say or Japanese. It's Japanese, Mandarin or Japanese. I'm very bad when it comes to calligraphy. You know that. Text. We got multiple. We even have Spanish and Deutsch. Yeah, it looks like that's Japanese, and then we have, I'm guessing, is either Mandarin and Cantonese. Then we have our settings for the text size, so we can go large, medium, and small. Then we have balloons in all caps, so we can have it in all caps, like super, the internet. Just type everything in all caps. It'll work out just fine. Disable subtitles. Subtitles will stay on for those who have hearing impairment. Sound effect captions. So wait a minute. Determines whether text will be displayed for key audio effects. Oh, so pretty much kind of like a closed caption type of thing going on there. Then we have subtitle text size. We have, it's currently on large. Oh, we can have it on extra large. We'll keep it on default. Subtitle background, we can change to see if it's a little bit more this way. We'll do do about that. Audio sensitivity reticle and augmented vibration. Manages controller vibration reduced by audio, recordable audio. Huh, all right. Well, that was all the options for you guys. And of course, you have the controller options where here's all your controls for on foot, and then you have the bike, which I think they're going to tell you alongside while playing the game. So it's pretty simple. All right, let's get into the game and see if this is going to be any good or not. I really hope so. Cross my fingers that this is going to be a nice little sleeper hit.
Who are you? I don't know, but I'm writing to you anyway. Where are you? How far in the future? Where'd you find my journal? I may never know, but you can know me from what I put down on these pages. I come from a little village in the mountains. No one has left here since before I was born. But our lives changed overnight. Just a few days ago when my best friend had a prophetic dream. A vision that the elder said means this season is going to end soon. The world is about to enter a new era. A great change is coming. Everyone was afraid. I was surrounded by questions and I began to feel how little I know. What is this season that is about to end, and why is it ending? What exactly is out there that could turn the world inside out? If there are still voices singing and laughing in the wilderness, I could record them before they're gone. I also thought of my dad, who always wanted to see the outside world but never did. So, I asked if I could leave. The elder had one condition for letting me go. That I take what I collect to the museum vault, a palace of art and memory at the edge of the earth. She says it's the only place safe from the turmoil of a changing season. I hope that's where you're reading this now. I can't stop the change that is coming, but this time on Earth could live on in these pages. What it looks like, sounds like, how it feels to be alive right now. I'm writing to you at the crack of dawn on the morning I leave home. I can smell breakfast cooking in the other room, and I can hear my mom's voice.
All right. So, a small little index here. So key, looks like we have unviewed and concluded. So it looks like, past season. So this is a timeline. We have olden days, season of modernity. I can't talk. Golden season, the war, and season of question. I'm guessing the season of whatever it's going to be is the upcoming change. So it looks like these seasons tend to last kind of sporadically. I don't know if there's like an actual like thing to it, because in between the season of modernity, why can I not speak today? Yeah, in between that and the golden season, there's over 222, I'm assuming years between that, and then there's only a small gap, ranging around 50 years between that and the war. And this upcoming season, which is 780. No, and how do I get back to that one? I'm pressing buttons. Okay. Okay, we can move. What's these? Pull string?
3, 2, 1. Hooray! Mr. Lotto's here.
It's so mise en place. Catalog of Strangers. Fearsome Tales of Blase Children. So Blase Children, huh? Ugh, looks like a fairy tale. Fearsome Tales of Blase Children. Catalog of Strangers. Okay. So we have interactable stuff. We can read them. We can inspect them. I don't know if we can get anything new out of these. Let's check out some more things before we potentially go downstairs. We can ring a bell. Oops. Someone humming.
My bag and Dad's camera, ready for the great departure.
Ah, all right. Ceramic animal. We can read. And then we have a prize ribbon. What is this for? It's not a participation award, finally. So, Wandering Tale Festival, 817. Origami. I'll read that. Folded by, is it Pate? Didn't mean to go in there. Dang it. Absorb the moment.
The last moment in this little house. There used to be 3 of us here. My mom and Dad and me. Soon it will be just her. Her and all these memories. But in this moment, everything is the same as ever. Until I shift my weight. The floorboards creak. Mom hears it and turns to me.
You're up. What are you doing standing there? Time to get going. It's gonna be a beautiful morning.
There's not an auto progress button.
I'm making progress. I found the burner, camera, recorder, travel bag. Breakfast is in progress. Still gotta make a pendant. We haven't used this in so long. Good thing I saved the instructions. Just as you would use a shield to protect your body, an identity pendant protects your mind. Your thoughts, memories, everything that makes you, you. We don't wear them here in the village anymore. But if you're going into the outside world, I'll feel better when you've got a pendant shielding you.
So shielding against what?
Diseases of the mind, like the dream sickness.
Dream sickness?
We don't know what caused it.
So there's this dream
We
sickness?
heard people suddenly fell into an eternal sleep.
Ooh. Sounds like someone captured Sandman again.
These were years of wild rumors.
Yeah. It's a little reference from me to one of my favorite comic book series.
And half of them turned out to be true. times of war, a pendant can be used to identify a body. Let's skip that part.
Morbid.
Objects have two layers, the physical and the mental. The pendant needs to absorb both. 1. Collect a sentimental object for each sense: sound, smell, feel, sight, taste.
Okay.
2. Feel the sense and speak aloud a memory of the object. 3. Feed the object into the burner. The memory will leave the speaker as it is transferred to the pendant. That means I'll forget the memory after I say it. It's supposed to be painless, at least.
This is a very interesting world. Could do it and I'll lose the memories instead.
No, you must remember everything. That's your role.
All right.
Okay, so this old tape should work for our sense of sound. I remember you and I fell asleep listening to this tape. Your dad came home. We all rested together until it got dark.
And they put that into the burner, it absorbs that memory. Huh.
What an odd feeling. Like an absence, disappearing. The empty space fills itself back in until I forget that I forgot anything at all.
Sounds, sad.
I'm glad I'm only losing a few memories. If I lost too many, I wouldn't even know who you are. You should pick the rest of the objects. I'll lose the memories, but you'll have them in a pendant forever.
I have to make that choice? Oh no.
So they should be important to you. They should be parts of your identity you want to be sure to protect. So think about what these items and what the memories would preserve about you.
Looks like we're gonna have to make some choices in this game that we have to kind of think real hard about it.
Let's do smell next. Find an object with a strong odor and that holds a piece of you.
Oh, you're gonna have me choose this? Dried flower, candy. So about this dried flower.
Perfume, sweet. Nothing is ever lost.
So we have the dried flower. We also have candies.
Sweet, wax, honey. How I've tried to save things.
Let's see what else is there. Spoon.
Nothing. I used to see souls everywhere.
Then we have ginger beer.
Childhood. Too sweet, too old. I always wanted to experience new things.
So like that. Yeah, the smell of ginger beer is very strong.
What did you choose for smell? Let's breathe in deep. This ginger drink has been in our family for generations. And you, as soon as you were old enough to talk, you said, "Let's drink it." It's hundreds of years old.
Jeez.
Like you already wanted to experience something different. Well, We all had one horrible sip. But boy, we laughed. What would we do without you? What will we do without you?
Mm.
Now touch. Pick something with a texture you like.
Texture of touch.
My hand in my own hand. This speaks to how my mom loves me.
Age 9. This is gonna be a pretty tough one. I think that holds an insane amount of memories.
So what did you end up choosing?
I didn't look at everything because it's a peek play, but we're gonna see what happens if we choose a imprint.
Okay, put your hand in the hand. Oh, I remember it so well. It's not as bad now, but in the old days, not many children lived long enough to grow up. We believed if a child could make it to the age of 9, they'd be all right. This print was made of your hand when you turned 9. Your father and I couldn't believe we really had a healthy girl. An old deep fear inside of me finally went away. And we saw you would just keep growing and growing. That everything was going to be okay. I'm fine. Let's do sight next. Pick something that looks nice.
I feel like I'm doing harm. I'm guessing this is for a great purpose.
I was loved by people I have no memory of.
Oh, like a portrait and all that would probably be a thing, or a sketch of Dad.
Dad by my hand. I remember who my dad was.
Select this.
So, what did you end up choosing? I remember your dad sitting a long time while you did this portrait of him. But you spent most of the time erasing, getting it down to fewer and fewer details. He's been gone for years now, and yet when I look at these lines, I remember what he was like around the house. The way he moved, danced, and laughed. You really captured him, his way of being, his soul. What is a force in the world that makes everything go away? How could a few lines on a scrap of paper resist it? For how long? You were so young when you learned that the love in our lives is not constant. People are never replaced. They just go. We see them in these lines until the lines go too.
I have a feeling this game's gonna make me think quite a lot.
For taste, we can eat breakfast and feed some to the burner.
I have a feeling this game's gonna make you contemplate mortality here.
The memory I'll lose is the one we're forming right now.
Oh, this sucks.
I want you to have it forever.
Hmm. I wonder if this game's also somewhat of an allegory to like dementia or something like that too. I don't think it is. I think it's legitimately a like whatever they're doing, this ritual they're doing, or this process of like steps that they're going through before she goes on her journey is actually legitimately a part of this world and not just an allegory of something else. So I think enough indie games have done allegories. Oh, this game's just an allegory for depression. No, I don't think it's that.
Dear, you're having a last taste of home.
It's
Now
done.
you're protected by lost memories.
Hmm.
A gem of home around your neck. This is my only condition for letting you go.
Hmm.
You must promise me never to take the pendant off.
Do not take the pendant off. Alright, got it. One and only rule.
And never tamper with it.
I'll try not to. Yes, of course.
Okay? Then I'm okay with you leaving. I think your camera and bag are still in your room. It's time to gather them up.
Okay, let's see how open this world is. I don't think it's an open world game, but I think you're kind of going on the open road. Pick up the tools and leave. Stay a little bit longer. So you can explore the house just a little bit longer if you wanted to. But for the sake of progressing this peak play, we're just gonna kind of go through a little bit faster, see what happens if you kind of miss things and all that. I'm sure this is gonna be a full playthrough though. This game feels like it's right up my alley.
I've lost so much. How could the world ask me to lose you too?
Let's take a photo. Oh, I'm not doing that. Huh. Wonder if we'll have control over the taking pictures. That's cool.
Look at us. There we are. There we were. We'll always be right here on this beautiful morning.
Hmm. Is this game gonna make me tear up? Here we go. Open journal.
I just performed a ritual with my mom. The moment has passed, but I'll record it in these pages for you for the future.
Then we have keepsakes. Goodbye ritual. So here's our equipment. Here's the pendant. Okay, so some of the stuff that I'm guessing that is independent is also within our keepsakes. Goodbye ritual quotes and goodbye ritual decorations. Okay, do I need to press something else? Am I supposed to oh, you can put it on the pages. Weird. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, it's like we kind of like make our own little journal. This is really cool. That's so neat. Oh, you know what? I wonder if we can move some of these. Can we move them? I guess once you place them, you'll place them for good. It's like, okay, note to self. When you place certain things, you're placing it until it is done. Journal beautifier.
I never knew when my mom would share a memory of Dad while cooking, on a walk, with no warning. It knocked the wind out of me. Rituals take this grief and give it a shape and a story. Filling in this journal is a ritual too, but for a loss that hasn't hit us yet.
One more. I'm gonna put Dad's sketch right here. Is there anything else? Oh, we got quotes. Interesting. Okay, we can move them. I was like, can we move these? My mother. Ritual takes. Actually, we could probably move that right. There we go.
I've brought tools to record the sights and sounds of this season. I'll start by recording the only place I've ever known.
Ah.
Public sleep music is a tradition of ours here. When the music ends,
Public sleep
the village
music?
will begin to wake up.
That's cool. It's very interesting. I wonder if we can record this. It's just running water, but it's a fountain within the town itself. It's like a
There was a goodbye
European
party
town.
here in the plaza. Everyone was so afraid for me. To understand that fear, to understand where I grew up, you have to know the man standing watch over the plaza, Dr. Fumio.
Do we take the photo of... Or 1 second. We're going to take the photo of the statue, I'm guessing. Can't tell. Okay. I see how the... Yes. Crouch.
This is Dr. Fumio and his son. The statue isn't as old as it looks. The artist wore it down to give it a feeling of ancientness and the authority that comes with it.
So it was like purposely aged?
Dr. Fumio and his son founded Cairo back in 776. They live on through our traditions.
Oh, there's little collectibles within photos. An instrument designed by Dr. Fumio. Then we have other photos to collect as well.
There are
Interesting.
3 murals celebrating Dr. Fumio's work.
Okay. Oh. This might be one of them. This must be one of them.
Remembering everything must be painful. Dr. Fumio brought peace to so many people here.
Then I guess I wrote something down. Oop, there's the other mirror.
The elder sought out Dr. Fumio to cure her mother, who was suffering from time misperception.
And there's one more mural somewhere, I guess. Just gotta find out where that mural is. Oh.
Hate loves fish, even though nobody here has ever seen one.
Really? No one's seen a fish up here? I guess if they live up in the mountains. See if there's anything else on the, Oh, hey, there's something. Let's smell this.
Smells like an old man's toes dipped in cinnamon.
Ugh.
I had to drink this gross potion last night. Like my pendant, it's supposed to protect my brain.
Okay.
A wish fell off the tree. I'm not supposed to read them. But it might be good for you to have an example of one.
Okay. Well...
I can go against tradition a little for posterity.
Breaking tradition? How dare you? Music and poetry tonight.
This is
Seems
the
like a
cafe
town.
where my dad used to read his poems. He wrote one for me. Maybe he wrote it for you too.
Oh, there we go. Fish in the sky. Fly fishing.
Tay's little daydream of leaving this place, of seeing something weird.
Hope Dr. Fumio.
Dr. Fumio said the dream sickness was caused by something very powerful. He wasn't able to cure it.
I guess his mission was to cure it, though. Is that what I'm trying to take a photo of? Or is there something else I'm trying to take a photo of? I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't mind taking a photo of this. It's a pretty cool sight to behold. Right. I don't see another mural, unless it's up there somewhere. Floral cures. Herbology.
We learned to grow cures for maladies from the outside world, even though they seem to be long gone. It's just tradition.
I probably don't need to go back up there. So wherever this other mural is, it's gotta be somewhere else. Also, definitely hear something. I'm guessing this is part of the town. Oh, there's the instrument.
This is a healing instrument created by Dr. Fumio. It draws on the pure mountain air.
Hmm. Okay, so I guess wherever this other mural is might be down here. Hopefully, maybe. Not sure. Fill journal with photos and recordings. Oh, do I need to take a photo of that? I thought I recorded that already. Oh, maybe keepsakes. Keepsakes. Here we go. Put that there. Where does this one go? Oh, right here. I guess I need to take a photo of the other murals too. Look, we took a photo of that one, did we? Hmm. Okay, here we go. So we should be able to select it and put it in there. And what was that one again? 3 murals until, which I'm guessing over here. So I guess we already found that third mural. Just need to take photos of said murals. Back it up. Oh, we can filter? Oh, we can put filters. So we can be an artiste. Okay.
Dr. Fumio was an important person, but we also just have a need to put a human face on events that are beyond our control. He may have felt just as scared and helpless as everyone else.
So there is a form of progress that you kind of need to stay on task with. Dr. Fumio. Mission. To put that right there. And there's stamps. I can't put this anywhere. Put that right there. So you can kind of artsify things if you want. That's too big for anything. we need a page that we're not using. So yeah, at least you guys get to see a little form of progression, how progression works, collectibles, and telling of a story is. So we're gonna see if we can get out of the town and see how the bike mechanics work in this game. Because that's another form of travel that we'll have. Wow, this place is interesting. Oh. Founded 710. It's not an
Cairo
old
Village
place.
was founded during the
Cairo.
modernity. Much later, Dr. Fumio arrived and remade it in his image.
I'm gonna take a photo of it. Voila. Inspiration available. What? Cool. Cairo Village. Oh, so you can like create different pages and all that. That's really interesting. Interesting.
The
It's really
village
cool.
was created as a place to heal. Is that where my instinct to try to help comes from? It's so strange to imagine I'll be shaped by places and people I haven't met yet. So strange to imagine that I might feel at home somewhere else.
Hmm. Put writings in between these. I'm not going to be a perfectionist until I actually do a playthrough of this game, but yeah, it's a very interesting way of telling a story. You could lose a lot of information and all that by not interacting with things.
This flower means you're in my thoughts. The morning after the search was called off for Dad, our doorstep was covered in them.
Hmm. I'm gonna take a photo. Well, it's gotta have the color. No filter. Crouch. Hmm. So I'm kind of wondering if I take a photo of something she mentioned. Oh, yeah. There you go. Added something to Cairo Village. It's very interesting. Like, there's like not a road to the village itself. It seems like it's like you have to get there on foot. Huh. Second, what's that sound? Oh. How do I do the recording stuff? Ooh.
A drip, just as slow, reliable, and oddly satisfying as life itself in this little village.
I mean, so in this game, even though it doesn't notify you by the visual index, if you hear something, how about you try and record it? If you see something beautiful or something that catches your eye, maybe take a photo of it. It's something to kind of think about. It's like, hey, I heard something distinct, came up to it. It's like, I wonder if I can record this. I recorded it. She made a note of it. This is actually really cool. This is really cool.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Okay. How to leave home for my daughter. Find a sacred square of earth. Lay down so you have the dirt at your back. Close your eyes. Close everything. Do you see for yourself? You see for the dead, for the unborn. Do you listen for yourself? You listen for the dead, for the unborn. Your ancestors are in that dirt. All the living and all the dead are holding you up. Now, stand. They're still there, aren't they? It's time to move, to entangle yourself everywhere with everyone. So the next time you lay down in the dirt, you will have so much more to tell them.
Well, I see a photo op right here. Is there a way to... Oh, you can change focal points. So no focal point to a certain amount.
I've always wondered what's on the other side of this gate. Today, I'll find out.
If I didn't take a picture of the gate, apparently she would have never said anything. See, I told you. This is how this game's gonna work. You're gonna miss certain things that is like, if you want to know at least a majority of dialogue, I wonder if you're gonna have to do multiple playthroughs to get all the dialogue, or you can get all the dialogue just by... I'm assuming you can't get all the dialogue. If you're a person that's like a dialogue connoisseur, you probably... maybe, especially in the beginning where you're kind of choosing things to drop in the burner, most likely is going to be a thing where you're probably going to have to do a few playthroughs in order to get some more dialogue. It's a bike. It's our bikes.
Pate fixed up 3 bikes instead of 1.
It's like they thought of everything. Before I grab the bike. Can I zoom out or... Can I tighten the focal point? Focal range? Oh, I can.
These bikes were used by messengers a long, long time ago.
So I can tighten focal points. That's really cool. Can change the aperture in which the photo is taken. Very nice indeed. This game's pretty though. It has a very unique art style. Take another moment here. Oh, okay, so this is kind of backing out and just absorbing the info. Oh, speaking of.
I hold a photograph of everyone I've ever known. I hold it tight.
Oh, now we gotta choose blue, yellow, or pink. I'm going to... No one ever chooses the yellow. I'm gonna choose a yellow. Poor yellow gets always ditched. Let's mount the bike. Oh, so this is a thing. Oh. Oh. That is so pretty. Surprised like hitting these pebbles and all that doesn't make her eat dirt. Dude, this game is gorgeous. And the title screen, I mean the title. The game has now begun. And the thing is, if I'm not doing the, if I'm actually doing the playthrough or not, I'm probably gonna stop and take a photo of the horizon and stuff like that. Take a photo of the landscape, all the really pretty things that I'm seeing. Interesting. Some pretty good bikes. Oh, so you can do like a cruise and have a cruising speed. Stop. Wow. This game's gonna invoke a lot of exploration. Have that feeling of exploring and telling a story without certain things that are kind of like video game tropes, you know? Here, a postcard. Pick up. Something Valley. Huh. Pick up? Hopefully this isn't considered stealing. I don't think it is. Islands?
I can see in these letters that the outside world has extremes of beauty and tragedy beyond anything I've known.
And a letter.
They were right. The letter never made it. The season before this one, the war, seems so horrible.
And we shouldn't be opening letters, but I guess if we're gonna catalog things.
That poor baby. In the village, these cranes look like little creatures, grazing. I had no idea how huge they are.
Inspiration. Path out of Kara. Ah. So this is during the time where Dr. Fumio was still alive.
Before setting up in Karo Village,
Should probably take it.
Dr. Fumio roamed the land curing people.
Well,
It must have been hard when he wasn't around anymore, especially for people who couldn't travel to the village.
I can interact with it again. So this is a bunch of different letters. Imports of fabric, tea, herbal tea, canned roots, dried flowers and seeds.
Traders used to come to the outskirts of the village. The war put an end to this.
Ah, we can take a moment. Oh, there's sketching points too? Oh my god. Finding all these little unique things that most people will probably miss. It's like, this game is pretty much telling you to take your time, absorb everything that you're able to, and then once you're ready, move on. It is very interesting. Like, it's telling you not to, stop going so fast in life. Absorb things. And just take it in. It's very interesting. So, I'm going to end the peak play here. I know there's probably going to be a lot more to digest and everything like that, but I think we got a sense of what this game is. This game is telling a story in so many different ways through the senses and everything like that. Even though we're playing the video game, we can't feel and smell. The character herself is describing these memories, these sensations, these feelings through word and through other means. And it's very interesting. And then the world is definitely not our world. It's something different. I don't know if they don't say it's Earth, they don't say it's anything. It's just another universe going through their own things. But it's very interesting to kind of just... This game's gonna probably make you think on the goods, the bads of life. But yeah, I think this is definitely gonna be a full playthrough in the future and everything like that. And I can't wait to play more of it. So if you are even slightly interested in a game like this, to where you're just wanting to know where it goes at the end of it and everything like that, or you want to have something that's in my case, and in this case, out of all the games I played over the years and all that, this is going to be definitely a huge palate cleanser. I haven't really, a lot of people would probably say, it's like, oh, this game's a walking simulator and all that. It's like, no. I think this game is more along the lines of, it doesn't have puzzles like Myst or anything like that, but it has that storytelling factor of, games of the older times of Myst and, point and clicks and other things like that as well, but more of a modern take on how to tell a certain tale. And due to the fact that this world has so many mysteries and so many things to absorb, especially it's like you're almost like a newborn every time you go into a game. But this game kind of gently, holds your hand and guides you to getting to know this world and its people around it. And yeah, I'm excited to dive in more into Seasons. So, yeah, feel free to pick up this game when it comes out on the 31st, or upcoming Tuesday. And for those listening to this in the future, I really, really hope this game is going to do well, and I really hope it gets really good reviews, because I am thoroughly intrigued on where this is going to go, and I kind of hope this inspires more people to make certain games like this. So with that said, my name is Vince, and this was a Peak Play.